This is Hino's Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. We keeping the foot on the what? On the X. We keeping the foot on the what? On the X. And like the Tibetan Mastiff that I am, I'm applying what? Unlimited pressure. Because pressure does what? It bursts pipes. Now let's get on to it, folks. This is going to be a correlation video. It's going to be a correlation of Terence Crawford and the reverse bias, aka detractors, aka Panthers. Hear me and hear me well. See, this is the stuff that you guys have to understand. You have your Uncle Tom croon type of Negroes, right? A la Terence Crawford, a la Shawn Porter, a la reverse bias, aka detractors, aka Panthers. All they want to tell you is all lives matter. They want to get on people that want to stand on a stance of saying that, hey, black lives matter. Black people matter. We matter. See, here's the problem with these coons, these Uncle Tom type of people. This is why you see a Terence Crawford, a Chihuahua, barking behind the damn fence, re-signed with Bob Errol. Because he didn't trust in Al Heyman and what Al Heyman could do for him. See, this is the fundamental issues in our societies. We have a bunch of brothers out here. They want to perform for the master like dancing monkeys. Let me say it again. They want to perform like to the master like dancing monkeys. Now they want to sit here and get on brothers. This is what we talk about. You guys see this on people's YouTube platforms and YouTube channels. They get on other brothers. They criticize other brothers that are trying to uplift brothers. What kind of Rudy Poo and Plum Brainism stuff is that? What kind of classic golden troglodytism stuff is that? What kind of ultra fanboy with the ultra fanboy rhetoric stuff is that? This is the stuff that I was trying to tell you, man. Reverse bias, aka detractors, aka panders. They are insecure and miserable as you know what in their lives. And they want to protrude that insecurity and that misery on you. You are a brother. When people look at you, they see a black person. Act like it. Let me say it again. You are a brother. So when people see you, they see a black person. Act like it. This is the problem. This is what I was trying to tell you guys. The Terence Crawfords of the world. Uncle Tom coon-ass Negroes. The Shawn Porters of the world. Uncle Tom croon-ass Negroes. They want to sit here like dancing fucking monkeys and perform for the master. You got people like Deontay Wilder. People like a Errol the True Spence that want to stand on something with confidence, purpose, and an abundance mindset. Errol the True Spence showed you where he drew the line in the damn sand. He showed you the unapologetic brother that he was. Because what did he say? If you are a fucking American, you need to be rooting your ass for Deontay Wilder. Basically, he put your ass in line. But he went into an even deeper issue. If you look like me or Errol the True Spence, why the fuck are you voting for? Why the fuck are you picking a Tyson Fury? Let me say it again. If you look like me and Errol the True Spence, why are you picking Tyson Fury? It's because you have a lot of black people out here that have what's called self-hatred. They hate themselves. They hate what they look like. When they look in the mirror, they wish they were another color. That's the cold-hearted, the unadulterated, the cutthroat true teller fashion. We can't help self-hatred. Self-hatred is what it is. Let me say it again. We can't help self-hatred. Self-hatred is what it is. This is the problem with Rudy Poo and Plum Brain. Classic Dolce and Troglodytes. Ultra fanboys with the ultra fanboy rhetoric, i.e. Uncle Toms and Coons. These types of Negroes, they are not sure of who they are. They hate themselves. This is why you see them go and hang out with the Mexican community fan base, the Caucasian community fan base. All of these different fan bases when it comes to boxing. It's because they can't stand themselves. You can't get on brothers that are sure in their identity. When you're sure in your identity, you're sure in yourself. See, this is what I was trying to tell people. If you don't stand for something, then you are nothing. Let me say it again. If you don't stand for something, you are nothing. Just like you have in the Caucasian community, these people have civil wars amongst themselves. The Hispanic community, these people have civil wars amongst themselves. But when it comes time to basically galvanize for the universal masses, they do that because they know how to practice what's called group economics. We as black folks, our problems is we don't practice group economics. This is why you see a Terence Crawford was too afraid to basically take his chances and go with Al Heyman. Do you understand Why I say that Negro's missing a few screws? Because if you would have took his ass over to PBC, his value would have been 5 times fold. Al Heyman would have been able to sell him off of the fact that this guy right here is undisputed at 140. Al Heyman would have been able to sell that. But Al Heyman can't sell something that he can't sell if it's not even in his presence to sell. Let me say it again. Al Heyman can't even sell something that he can't even sell if it's not even in his presence. That's the cold-hearted, the unadulterated, and cutthroat truth telling fashion. Terence Crawford let you know that his value was $3.5 million. That was his ceiling cap with Bob Errol. He valued himself as such when he could have been making 5 times that money with PBC. When he could have been an independent, contracted brother doing his thing. Now, Shawn Porter's with PBC. But when you see Shawn Porter say the things that he says against the likes of Errol the True Spence, knowing damn well he got touched up by the mighty blow of the damn pneumonia, a la Errol the True Spence putting him on bended fucking knee status, out brawling the brawler in the 11th round, you would have thought with a full reprieve knockdown, he would have got it. But here's the problem. This is the thing when you fight the Megalodon shark. See, Errol the True Spence is a Megalodon shark. I just finished watching the movie The Meg yesterday, and it told me everything I need to know about that shark. You saw at the end of that movie, that shark had to be basically killed 2 ways. Jason Statham's character had to cut through his body, and he had to get a whole bunch of sharks and a whole bunch of whales and a whole bunch of other type of fish to eat at him. That's what the Megalodon shark is all about. And that's what Shawn Porter faced. So you could tell he's suffering from bloated trauma when his Uncle Tom Negro ass stands up and says, I'm going to support my buddy and me, the other Uncle Tom and Negro. My buddy and me, the other Uncle Tom and Negro in Terence Crawford. You could tell these guys are Uncle Tom and Negroes because they, like dancing monkeys, perform for the master. You don't get that with an Errol the True Spence. You don't get that with a Deontay Wilder. These are unapologetic brothers. This is why I try to tell people, if you are what you look like, then represent what you look like. Otherwise, you're fake and you're phony. Let me say it again. If you are what you look like, then represent what you look like. Otherwise, you are fake and funny. This is not about, let's just keep it boxing. 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 It's bigger than that. Andre Ward told us there was double standards associated with boxing. You classic dotes and you troglodytes. You Rudy Poo, you plum brains. You ultra fanboys with the ultra fanboy rhetoric. Doesn't he have a white father and a black mother? But he's black conscious enough and black woke as fuck enough to know that. Floyd Mayweather told us there was a double standard associated with boxing when they couldn't even give him undisputed at 147. What was the politics behind that? You classic dotes and you troglodytes. You Rudy Poo and you plum brains. You ultra fanboys with the ultra fanboy rhetoric. Errol the True Spence is giving fighters a fan favorite style. Gervonta Tank Davis is giving fighters a fan favorite style. Deontay Wilder is giving fighters a fan favorite style. But yet they're scrutinized. I wonder why. Could it be because of the way they look? Could it be because of their skin color? The Charlo brothers. All for who? Canelo Alvarez? Vasily Lomachenko? Terence Crawford? The Coon Uncle Tom Negro? Tyson Fury? And you know who gets behind these people more than anybody else? It's these Uncle Tom and Coon ass Negroes that have platforms on YouTube. They're the ones that are getting after these fools. And they're the ones that's supporting these people because you know why? It's self-hatred. They hate themselves. They hate what they look like. They don't like unapologetic brothers like a he knows a sport that's bringing you that what? That heat and that fire and keeping the foot on the what? On the necks. And keeping the foot on the what? On the necks. I can't support anyone that doesn't support themselves. I can't get behind anyone that can't get behind themselves. And I'm damn sure don't have no ounce of decency for anyone that doesn't have any ounce of decency for themselves. If you're black, then act like you're fucking black. Isn't there what we will call a simile that says if it sounds like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it is a duck, right? So if your ass sounds like you're black and you look like you're black, then you are fucking black. So act like you're black. Let me say it again. If you sound like you're black, you look like you're black, and you are black, then act like you're fucking black. It's that fucking simple. This is the problem. See, this is what we have to deal with in our own culture. This is what we have to deal with as black folks in our own community. Folks that hate themselves. This is why you see black people are bleaching their skin as they want to be something that they're not. This is why you see black people getting behind platforms, a la YouTube platforms, getting behind other things that don't represent blackness. You know why they do this? Because they are not comfortable in their own blackness. They have what's called identity crisis. They don't even understand their own blackness. So how can they appreciate blackness? Let me say it again. They don't even understand their own blackness, and they can't even appreciate blackness. This is what a Terence Crawford suffers from. This is why you see he does not want to be interviewed by any black outlets. And if he does, it's kind of like gnashing of the fucking teeth. This is what you see with Shawn Porter when he finally got his PBC Cushy job and now he's getting a TV job. He's acting fucking brand new. Oh, I prefer Manny Pacquiao career over Floyd Mayweather career. Come on, folks. Y'all got to see the deeper issues here. I told you guys about boxing. It's a three-pronged monster. Politics, economics, and pugilism. Let me say it again. Boxing is a three-pronged monster. Economics, politics, and pugilism. Don't spew your cunisms. Don't spew your Uncle Tomisms on us. If we're unapologetic brothers, let us be. Just because we are confident men with confidence, purpose, and an abundance mindset doesn't make us any less because we are confident who we are. We identify with who we are and we respect with who we are. I'm a brother, so I'm going to always be about mine first. That's just the way it rolls. And if anyone can't accept that, then kick fucking rocks. It's really that simple. So again, recap. What do you want to be as a black individual? You need to ask yourself that underlying question. Are you going to be a proud black individual that's going to stand behind your people and stand behind you and be conscious and woke as fuck? Or are you going to be this coon Uncle Tom type of Negro? You ask yourself this underlying, undercurrent, cold-hearted, unadulterated, cutthroat, true-teller fashion. I keeps the foot on the what? On the X. I keeps the foot on the what? On the X. This is He Knows the Sport. Check it out.